be intentional and determined. And I think it goes online with what Chris was just saying, that you have to have that determination. You have to have that mentality of, I'm going to do it no matter what. You have to be determined, and you have to be intentional about every single decision you're making, about every single thought. There is one thing that, for example, right now that we're going through this quarantine and things like that, and whether you listen to that podcast now or in a couple of years, I think that's something we're always going to remember this time we're going through. But even through this time, it's so important to make intentional decisions, to tell yourself, I can control this, I can do this. We cannot control what's going on out there, but we can control what's going on inside of us. We can control our attitudes. So this is definitely an important point to keep in mind, and is to be intentional and determined on every single decision you're making and what you're telling yourself every day.
Yeah, and being intentional, just to kind of drive home that concept. I'm going to throw another movie quote out there. I'm a filmmaker, so you're going to hear movie quotes. But there's something in the Matrix trilogy, and they had said something a couple times, and it really resonated at the moment I saw it, and I think about this every once in a while. They said, move with a purpose, or move like you have a purpose. Mm-hmm. So literally everything that you do, move with the intention of reaching those goals. Right. I mean, even if it's like relaxing. I mean, if you're going to relax, go all in and relax.
Right.
So that way when you're done relaxing, you can go 110% in the direction you need to go.
Yep.
So be intentional in everything that you do, and be very determined to get there. Don't waver.
Yep, absolutely. And in the past episode, we were talking about how to design our life. And speaking of that, because it goes like hand by hand, right? Like you design your life, but now you have to have that winning mindset, that you're going to be able to do it, that you're going to be able to implement those changes in your life. And a couple of years ago, I would say like 5 years ago with Chris, we made a decision because we noticed that our 9-to-5 jobs were not giving us the lifestyle that we wanted to have, right? So we were both evaluating our values. We were both evaluating our lives, noticing that we weren't really happy because we weren't fulfilling a purpose, as Chris was saying a few minutes ago. So we decided to start seeking that purpose and to leave our 9-to-5. But for that, we needed to be very determined, and every single decision we made needed to be intentional.
Yeah, and to that point though too, we were already doing things on the side. Like I had a video production company going back to 2005, so this was 2015. So yeah, actually about 2 weeks ago was our 5-year anniversary going full time. But I had a video production company on the side as a side business for a decade up to that point. But at that 5 years ago, we made the decision to go full time with it. So
and it was a risky decision at the time because we were paying a mortgage. We have certain things, certain responsibilities that it was a big risk, but it was what we call a measured risk. Like we know how much we were going to risk. And at the same time, we knew that if we didn't do it, if we didn't have that winning mindset and have that determination to do it, we wouldn't still be at that 9-to-5 job. So that's why we decided to do that. And we also decided not to have a plan B.
Yes.
Which
if you know that there's no backup parachute, you're going to make sure that first parachute is
you
in
will
good
make
shape
it work.
Yeah.
And as I was telling you before, guys, once you tell your mind that you can do it, no matter what the cost is, then you're not going to have a plan B because you know you're going to make it happen. When you're having a plan B, it's like telling yourself, just in case I don't get there. And that wasn't an option for us. We said, we're just going to make it happen. And it's like, it's almost like what is bigger in your life, right? Like having a miserable life or living an life, or being happy and doing what you absolutely love. And that motivates you to actually make decisions that go align with that. And having an intentional and determined mindset will help you get there.